BYU with his first ever win in Lawrence. Third time was a charm here at Allen Fieldhouse, 76-68. BYU over KU. BYU last played here in days of yore, 1959 and 1971. Here in the modern age, BYU's an 8-point winner. Let's get to our Waystar star of the game in this one. We're going to go stars of the game, co-stars in this one. We're going to go with Jaxson Robinson and Dallin Hall in this one. Jax is with us on headset. We'll be talking to him in a second. Dallin Hall, 18, and Jaxson Robinson, 18. Dallin added 4 rebounds and 3 assists to his tally. He made 3 threes, 5 of 6 free throws. Jaxson, 6 of 15 from the field, 4 threes, made both of his free throws, added 3 rebounds in a physical game. A wild night that goes to BYU, and that's the Waystar co-stars of the game, brought to you by Waystar, simplifying healthcare payments. Learn more at waystar.com. Jaxson Robinson on the headset. Jack, congrats to you and the boys. Man, how do you describe coming to this place and in your first ever look at this floor and against this team coming away with the win?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Growing up as a kid, just seeing all this on TV, and then finally walking in last night for shoot-around and just seeing it in real life was so surreal. I mean, I think all of us as players and coaches felt the same way about that. But once we stepped on the floor, we knew it was go time, and it was a crazy, crazy crowd. But we stayed together, and I don't think any of it got to us. I know there was a couple times that Coach might have got riled up, we might have got riled up, but I think us as a unit did a great job of keeping our composure and just moving on to the next play, and it paid off. Did
that technical foul situation help you guys out? Did it maybe bring you a little together? I felt like you responded well to it.
I mean, I think so, in a way. Obviously, we wish we could have done it without the tech, but I think us as a team, like I said, stay composed throughout the whole game. There were a lot of calls that didn't go our way, but we just made sure that we didn't let it affect us, and we came out with a win.
Well, congratulations, Jaxson. I mean, that's an all-time win. You guys should be applauded for how hard you played. You come in here knowing it's Kansas. Obviously got Hunter Dickinson, really physical, good team. What were some of the key points of your game plan, and how do you guys think you matched that?
Oh, yeah, we knew Hunter's a great player. We knew he was going to get his touches, and we just tried to limit those and make it really hard for him in the post. So when he caught the ball, we just made sure that we came over and trapped and helped off a little bit on other players. We know this is a team that doesn't shoot a lot of threes, so we just made sure that we were, in the gaps very heavy, helping off a little bit, sagging, but also being there on the catch to catch the move with those guys that do want to get downhill. And I think we did a great job of that. The last 3 road games have been rough for us on the defensive end, but I think we took a really huge step forward.
So it felt like to me you guys were just in it the whole way. Like they were never going to get too far away from, even when it was 12 points, I felt like you were a couple shots away from being right where you needed to be. And was that kind of the vibe you guys felt too with KU tonight?
Oh, yeah, I'd say so. It was a crazy game, like I said. Still just thinking back on it was amazing, but just making sure that we kept our composure the whole time, stayed focused on what we could control, and just coming out with the win was huge. We knew coming into this game we definitely weren't favored to win it, but I think that really drove us, and we came in here and made history, and I think it's something that we'll always remember for the rest of our lives.
Sometimes after big wins, players get asked, is your phone blowing up? And I'm sure it has or will, but I don't really get asked, but look how many texts do I have now, Jax?
26.
I got 26 texts on my phone.
He's not that popular.
And I'm not that popular. So the fact that my phone is blowing up says something about this one tonight. So, but man alive. And I want to hit the bounce back from you guys. Last 4 losses you've had in league, the next game's been a win. What is it about this team that doesn't let things get too sideways?
We don't quit. We've been, in a position where people have been doubting us since we started in this league, even before the season. And I think this team's done a great job of just staying together, not listening to the outside noise, and all we want to do is get better. Even after losses, we go home just as frustrated as anybody else, and we go home, figure out what we can do better, get in the film room, get on the gym, on the court, just figure out ways to get better. And I think Coach does a really good job of helping us with that. And then nights like this are the perfect opportunity to just bounce back from losses like last week.
Before I let Mark jump back in, I'm going to show you a screenshot of something someone just sent me. And now, this is radio, so I guess we should describe it that it is Jaxson Robinson in mid-yell.
Emotion.
Doesn't happen very often.
In mid-yell as the game goes
Emotion.
final. We don't see a lot of this, but that's a beautiful sight to see, Jaxson.
It is. I think I had to let one out, especially in this place.
Well, obviously you're excited there in that picture, but to give us a sense of the locker room, Jaxson, I imagine that was a happy place.
Man, it was amazing. It was a moment that, like I said, us as teammates and coaches will always remember for the rest of our lives. We got in there, we were super pumped up, excited, and just really wanted to enjoy the excitement together, and it was just amazing.
Well, as big as this win was, and it's one of the biggest in BYU basketball history by far, there's work to be done. You got more league games to play and win, and a conference tournament to play, and March Madness after that. It's just another step on the journey, but what an enjoyable step tonight, right?
That's right. We got to keep going. This is definitely not the end, and we know we got more to prove. So let's get back in the gym. It's a great win, but tomorrow we go to work.
Do you know who you have next?
TCU
Saturday at your place. We'll be there. You'll be there. We'll see you then.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jaxson. That is Jaxson Robinson. We'll come back with the Coach Mark Pope on the new skin, BYU Sports Network.